not a trucking channel, and I am not a trucker. Hello, this is not a trucking channel, and this is not about the New World Order. This is about what we are going to do about the New World Order. I am at this warehouse dropping a load. I just drove up from Central Jersey. I'm in Central Connecticut. I guess I gotta turn some lights on. I kind of had a revelation. I'm gonna be dropping stuff and things. Maybe if I sit down low in the chair. Okay, I want to be like a low rider for this video. So I had a revelation while we were driving, because I was thinking, things don't make any sense. I was like, this just doesn't make any sense. Why are we all? They got us on these roads. Everyone's driving around in these metal contraptions, burning all this fuel. And it's not just me. It's 50 million Americans running around, driving around, burning fuel, going to jobs. They're building things. Well, not in America. Some people are building things in America, but mostly they're just moving stuff around, or they're refining resources, or down in Jersey they do oil refineries and things. And there's industries happening out here. Whatever. So, why are we doing all this stuff, right? You think we're doing all this stuff because this is how the human species sustains itself. I might get in trouble for being a weirdo in my truck in this fucking lot. Probably this other truck driver's like, why is that guy fucking talking to himself back there? But anyway, we think we're out here sustaining the human species, right? We all gotta go do all these jobs so that we can all have food, clothing, water, shelter, etc. But that's not what's going on. Because it's not. If that was what we were trying to do, we would do it way more intelligent. We would be figuring out ways to be more efficient for our purposes, to get more food to more people, more clean water to more people, more clothing to more people, more shelter to more people. But those are not the priorities of the race at all. The human race's priorities are to just keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and all these other things, they're on the periphery. That's secondary. It's not the main priority. The primary priority is to keep grinding and grinding and grinding. And then, well, okay, make sure you don't starve to death or freeze to death. Make sure you're not homeless. And if you are homeless, well, you're not really grinding anyways. So you're not much good. Because you got to be grinding and grinding to, one, generate the revenue, which seems weird, because if these people are using the revenue to control us, if the all-seeing eye is using the revenue to control us, then why does the all-seeing eye need the revenue? But I think it's just part of their system. It's it's built into the fabric of their mechanisms. The money is there to get things in motion. But then you look at the black budgets and the $100,000 for a hammer, $200,000 for a toilet, and so are all the money that they're sending to Ukraine and then just embezzling it, really, because whatever. That's not my point. What I'm driving at is the New World Order, right? It's got the pyramid and the all-seeing eye, and the light coming from the back, and the pyramid is blocking out the light. And they're using us to build the pyramid. What is the pyramid? I can't even begin to imagine. But if I had to guess, I think the pyramid is indicative of the future. And what is the future? Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, anti-gravity, whatever it is, it's the future. And they've got us all running on a treadmill. Or, like when you hook a bicycle up to a generator and then you ride the bicycle to give the generator the power, well, that's what the human race is doing. And so you look around and you see the traffic and the cars and the people running around like headless chickens, just trying to get things done. And it's grind. Why are we grinding? And it's because we are building something which we are building the future. But what I don't like about it is that they don't tell us what we are building, nor do they tell us that they are using us to build something, which makes us a tool. As a collective, we are a single tool. And I don't want to be somebody's tool. I want to be a sovereign individual. That's what we should all be going for. But also we should be a sovereign collective of sovereign individuals. But at any rate, think about how you use a tool, right? Like, think about this tractor trailer. This tractor trailer, the company is going to flip it at 300 miles. They're going to run it as hard as it can possibly go. They go 65,000 miles between oil changes, which is insane. Or servicing of any kind, 65,000 miles between servicing. And then at 300 miles, they're going to flip it. And then somebody else is going to get it, some independent operator. And it's going to be all jacked up and decrepit from being ran so hard for 300,000 miles. And because it's a tool, and we use it, and then when it ain't no good no more, we put it out to pasture. And that's what they're doing with the human races. They're using us up until, when are they going to find another human race to, once they screw up this one? But I think they got more of us than they need, because people talk about, they're trying to depopulate us. But the population of Earth is a whole other video, But I got distracted thinking about this other video I gotta do. It's just grinding. And why are we grinding? And do we want to be grinding? And what is the alternative to grinding? And dude, the population of every country on Earth is basically a server. And the collection of countries is a network, with the exception of North Korea and Iran. Cuba and Libya, I think, flipped. I think Cuba and Libya are back online. Maybe even Iran is back online. North Korea might be the only place that's still offline. But even then, they're just linked up to China, so they might be like China's special little place or whatever. But China's on the network, so alright, so all these countries are on the networks, and each country is a server, and each population of each country is a component in the network. What is it, bits of data? What are we really? Each one of us. Each one of us is two hands and a brain and some legs. And some of us are more dumb than others. Some of us are more capable, less capable. but we all got numbers attached to us, and we're all generating revenue, and we're all serving a purpose. And if you're not serving a purpose, you're derelict, you're defunct, you're a vagrant. You gotta go to jail for vagrancy, which would actually be nice in some of the places I've been to, like in Portland, Oregon. Because I mean, dude, if I was all destitute and freezing and gross and nasty and starving on the street, you could put me in jail and I'd probably be pretty happy about it. Maybe that's not the worst place in the world for some of these people. But not that I agree with prisons at all, because that's a different video. I really don't even have an opinion about it, because it's obviously not good. But that's because they're trying to control everybody, and you can't control everybody. You gotta we're removing the control. Each brick in the pyramid is the control, and we want to remove it so the sun can shine through. We need to build it down. We don't want to build it up. We want to build it down. You know? And man. Anyways, they're using us. They're using us like a tool, and then when the tool ain't no good no more, they're gonna get a better tool, I guess. So maybe I think that they're hoping by then we'll get to the future. I think that's why we're grinding so hard and grinding, because they're really trying to make something. It's the only way that our civilization makes any sense, is if they are using us to build something, and if they are destroying us at the cost of creating something new. What are we going to do about it? I don't know. Most people probably don't care. Evidently, most people don't care. I care. Probably you care. But most people, they don't care. Anyways, I gotta go. This is not a trucking channel. This is not about the New World Order. This is about what we're gonna do about it. Deuces. Love you.